Hello everybody and welcome back to Always Sometimes Monsters. So now, Markansas told us we have a way to get to San Bernardino, but we need to help him out with his vehicle, which he said should be by the mechanic's place, which should be right around here. Come on, Stan. You know I'll get you the money eventually. Oh, great. That's not the point, preacher. The car's not leaving the shop until I'm paid back in full. Maybe next time don't bet more than you can afford to lose, huh? Right, I know, I learned my lesson. And you'll be right there just waiting for me when I slip up again too. Do you ever get tired of profiting off of others' failures? Possibly. I haven't had too much of a break to ponder it though. Hey, I'll cut you a deal since we're old friends and all. You want this car out of here so badly? How about we take one final bet for all the marbles? I just finished construction on the track out back. I've been meaning to give it a good test run. One lap, fastest across the finish line walks away with the victor. You win, debt's clear, and you got the key. Get the keys back. Come on, Stan. I'm not falling for it again. I made a promise to God. Huh? Well, we wouldn't want to upset the big spooky almighty now, would we? Wow. Sounds like Mark's having a bit of trouble. Yeah, he's probably go and intervene. Who's your little friend, preacher? Don't tell me you're turning this sweet young thing into a nun. This is Big Booty. She's the reason I need the car back. Well, why didn't you say so? Heck, if you're not willing to bet on your ride, I bet I might as well extend the offer to Big Booty here. So what do you say? Ever wanted to own a hot rod before? I still technically got the right to do whatever I like with the preacher's car. Which one is that exactly? Well, it's obviously the shittier of the two. Nothing beats my car. Go on, let's see how well you can guess. Well, I don't know which car is his? I'm gonna assume the blue one. Is it the blue one? Wrong. As if the preacher could afford something as exquisite as the Indigo Demon. Hope his is the far shittier Crimson Savior. Good luck surviving a sharp turn with that thing. Don't sweat it, it's still one hell of a vehicle. Normally I wouldn't risk losing such leverage, but I like the way you look. If you're willing to gamble, then I'm game. What are the terms? One lap around my newly completed racetrack. Fastest time wins. Provided you don't wipe out and wreck yourself, that is. Oh boy. You win, you get the keys to the preacher's car. I win, now what do I want? Oh god. If I win, you gotta work for free out back in the scrapyard for the next 3 months. And don't think you can run away from it either. Mechanic Stan always collects on debts owed. Oh dang. 3 months? Oh, I would totally miss a wedding. That's insane. How am I supposed to live making no money? Oh, don't worry about that. I'll throw you a loaf of bread or two every week. Wouldn't want you starving. Besides, I'm sure the good preacher will help you after you, help look after you, right? It's not like he's going anywhere soon either. Now don't worry, I play fair on all my bets. You can ask the preacher man, he'll tell you I'm no cheat. I'll give you as much time as you want to make sure the car's in good working order before we drive. Heck, I'll even let you work in my shop if you need to. Only rule I won't break on though is that once you say you're ready to go, there's no turning back. Gotta have some principles, you know what I mean? Oh boy. Mark, what do you think? It's dangerous. Not only is Stan a crafty bastard, but he's one hell of a driver. As that may be, it's our only way out of town. There's no service to San Bernardino, and I don't know where we could get another car. And we don't have a choice, do we? I guess he lost his accent. We always have a choice, baby girl. Unfortunately, the alternative is giving up on San Bernardino. I help you no matter what you decide to do, but this is a decision you have to make on your own. So what's it going to be? Do I risk it all or give it up? We're risking it, because that's how we roll. If I'm not willing to risk it all myself, then what have I been doing this whole time? Exactly. Alright, Stan, you got a deal. I'll play a little game. We know what we're doing, guys. Well then, let's shake on it and call it a day. This is 15 days. Think about all the crap we've done in 15 days. I'm getting a little hungry and could use some lunch. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'll see you two later. Don't try anything funny while I'm gone. Remember, God's watching. What a jackass. Dude, let's steal his car. You know, I'm not afraid of us losing. Why is that? I see it so clearly now. This is just a test of our faith. We're gonna be just fine, baby girl. We've got God on our side. Well, ain't that a relief? Well, let's go take a look at this old beast and see how she's doing. It's been a while since I checked under the hood of old Crimson Savior. How's it look? This baby sure seems like it can go really fast. So how's it looking? You think we actually got a chance to win? Well, it ought to run just fine, but Stan's track is a bit of a doozy. I reckon it's top speed enough to clear the jump, but she doesn't do corners so well. You should find some time to take a look at the course when you get a chance. Odds are we can completely do a few upgrades on the cheap, but we gotta know what we need. I think that's enough excitement for today, though. What do you say to grabbing some lunch at the Bacon Barn? There's someone I want you to meet. So how about I see you there in a couple minutes? Sounds good to me. Well, it sure beats walking to San Bernardino, I guess. Oh, he saw me checking out his ride. You wouldn't be thinking of tampering with my car there, would you? That wouldn't be too fair, now would it? Why don't you catch up with the preacher, huh? Wouldn't want you doing anything unscrupulous while he's away, would we? Alright, good point. Don't let the preacher's holier-than-thou attitude fool you. Ain't gonna be no divine intervention once we hit the track. Alright, afternoon time, so let's go to the Bacon Barn to go hang out with the preacher, see who he wants us to meet. Can I get that second burger with no pickles? Second burger, huh? Did you order for me already? Wouldn't dream of it. This one's for Carla. Little thing can't stand pickles. Who the heck is Carla? Oh, I didn't mention, did I? She's my girlfriend, the love of my life. Why don't you order yourself something and come sit down? She'll be here any minute. Welcome to the Salt City Bacon Barn. What would you like to order? You know what? I'll have the bacon bomb. Alright. Hey, see you on my other side's free. Alright, let's see here. That's a good looking burger. Healthy appetite's a good thing. You know, it's not fancy, but boy do I love me some Bacon Barn. Quick service, you know, they don't keep you waiting on your food. Yeah, I guess so. Speaking of waiting around forever, where the heck is that woman? It's just like Carla to leave you hanging on a date while your meal goes cold. She's probably tied up with work again. From what little she tells me, I gather her boss rides her pretty hard. Oh, this is probably not a good sign. By the way, when were you going to mention you had a girlfriend? Oh, I didn't think it was that big of an issue. We haven't been dating too long, but I gotta say, the connection's definitely there. She's such a good and honest girl, got a real good heart and a real pure soul. Maybe I'm speaking a little prematurely, but I think she might be the one. Look at you getting all giddy about her. That's really sweet. I can't help it. When you get the feeling gets you. Sometimes you're just sure about certain people. You know what I mean, baby girl? That gut instinct that says you're meant to be together? It's often, right? I don't know. Never trust it. It's often, right? More often than not, that feeling turns out to be right. In my opinion, good things happen when you follow your heart. Well, I'm happier than I've been in a long while anyhow. Carla's got a lot to do with that, I think. Speak of the devil. She looks oddly similar. Sorry I'm late, babe. Work spend was killer so far today. I'm already dead tired. No problem at all, sugar. I want you to meet my friend. Carla, this is Big Booty. Big Booty, this is Carla. Pleasure to meet you, Big Booty. How are you enjoying Salt City so far? Mark mentioned you were from Dubstown? Yeah, this place sure is different. I like it. It's okay. It's lame. I like it. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. It seems like the city's got a bit of everything. That strip joint to the north seems pretty crazy, though. It's nothing but dim lighting and drunken idiots. Ain't nothing good can come from wasting your time there. Just thinking of those poor girls debasing themselves for money like that breaks my heart. Can't imagine how embarrassing it must be living that sort of double life. Right, I hear you. Enough of that for now, though. How about we eat something? So I think she works as a stripper. So what have you two been up to today? Well, we just got back from Stan's shop. Looks like I'll be getting the keys back before long. You're not gambling again, are you? You know that never ends well when you're betting with that creep. No, but I'm betting against him. Big Booty is. I don't see how that's any better. Big Booty, don't tell me you really agreed to this. Afraid so. I already shook hands and everything. It's just a little race around Stan's track. What's the worst that could happen? You're kidding me, right? How does wrecking in a smoldering ball of fire sound? Mark, there's no way you're going to tell me that car is ready for a race. I thought you said it was good as gold, a top-notch vehicle. Well, she is. It's just Crimson Savior might need a few little upgrades before she's in peak condition. What kind of upgrades are you talking about? Keep in mind that we don't have a ton of money or time at this point. Well, I figure we're gonna need some new tires for starters. Stan's track isn't exactly Grand Prix material. You can say that again. What I mean is, it wouldn't do us any favors losing a wheel to some rogue shrapnel. Alright, where can I get those? On our budget, they're gonna have to come second hand. You know, I bet you could convince Darren over there at the Big Dog Boxing Club to give you a set. He uses them for training as fighters, but membership's been a little low these days, so he'll have extras to spare. Okay, I'll go talk to Darren about the tires then. Just be sure you're ready to break a sweat. Darren doesn't let anyone leave his club in a dry shirt. What else is on the list for repairs? What isn't on the list? Well, the gear shift has a tendency to stick, unfortunately. There's nothing worse than being on a straight way and getting caught in low gear. Shouldn't be too hard to fix if we can find some industrial cleaner and give it a good rinse. Only problem is the stuff we need is really strong. Over-the-counter stuff won't cut it, I'm afraid. Well, where can I get that then? We'll need to find someone who deals with these sort of chemicals regularly. There's a fellow James, I think his name is. Hangs out near that closed down super gas just north of Trip Park. Oh yeah, I met him. He's pretty creepy. Trouble kid, but he knows his chemistry, that's for sure. You're not talking about that Skid Row weirdo, are you? You know what he does for a living, don't you? Never pay that any mind. It's not our place to judge. Some people ain't got the luxury of choosing their path in life. No sense looking down on them for it. Hey, whatever you two want. Now, I got he's a bit of a paranoid sort, so be prepared for a lot of mistrust. Alright, I'll see about paying him a visit. Is that everything then? Well, Crimson Savior never been too good at corners. Stan's course has got his curves sharper than a jagged tin can. And unless we upgrade the suspension, we might not handle it. Could wind up completely wiping out. New suspension? How the heck are we going to afford that? Well, you're right, they ain't cheap. Thankfully, though, Stan's not the only gearhead in town. Oh yeah, who's that? Another one of the folks in the trailer park, old guy named Bracsten. He lives in the blue trailer all by himself, spends way too much time by the campfire. Back in his prime, he was something of a premier mechanic, or so I've heard. Honestly, I don't know much more than that, but if anyone can get us what we need, it's him. I actually know who you're talking about. We met on my way into town. Oh, well then I guess this will be a piece of cake. See, the plan's coming together like a real good thing. The way I see it, we'll have the keys back within a week. Alright, let me just write all this down so I can keep it straight. Throw down in car parts. Alright. Now it's going to take some time to get everything, so don't dilly-dally on it. I know you're not interested in staying here too long. Right, we've got to get a move on eventually. Speaking of getting a move on, I'm due back at the church. Carla, you be good. Big Booty, I guess come and find me at the church tomorrow and we can get a start on that list. You be good, darling. You too, sweetheart. Aww. Now walk up to him and be like, look, I know what you do for a living. Well, I'm about to finish my food. What do you say we go sit outside for a minute before I've got to get back to work? Sure, lead the way. It was really nice getting to meet you, Big Booty. Yeah, you too. Mark talks a lot about you. I think you mean a lot to him. Oh, I've gathered that. It's kind of weird because the times with me he treasures, I was too young to remember. Right now, it feels like I'm really meeting him for the first time. To let you in on a little secret, it feels about the same for him too. He knew you as a baby, but here he's getting to know you as a real person. I'm surprised you two are getting along as well as you are, considering that. Well, he's done a lot for me so far. I mean, without him, I might not make it to San Bernardino in time. Yes, he mentioned you are on a strict timeline. I just don't want you pushing him around or taking advantage of his generosity, alright? I wouldn't dream of it. I know, you seem perfectly gracious. It's just that I'm just really starting to get worried about this race. I know Mark's got faith in you and his old car and everything, but it all seems so risky. I mean, what if someone gets hurt? What if someone gets killed? You really think that could happen? I don't know, maybe. The real question should be, is it worth the risk finding out? What other options do we have, though? We already shook on it, and I don't think there's any other way out of the city. If you've got some brilliant plan, by all means, let me know. Well, I did have one idea, but I know Mark wouldn't like it. What are you talking about? Well, Stan's always had a bit of a thing for me. He's always making comments and going on about how I'm wasting dating a preacher. Of course, I always brush him off, but he's convinced to harbor some secret desire for him. If I were to go into the shop and distract him for a while, do you think you could take care of his car? You mean mess with the engine or something? I mean, cut the brakes. Stand and fix the engine with no trouble. That just delay the inevitable. Cutting the brakes, on the other hand, you might not notice until it's too late. Jesus! You can't be serious, can you? I mean, what if he gets hurt or something? So what if he does? You'll get what you want, Mark will get his car back, and I'll have one less weirdo stalking me. Sounds like the pros outweigh the cons on this one to me. Wow! I guess you're right, but I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this a bit. Mark would be pretty disappointed to hear how low we stooped, even if it was for a greater good. Well, luckily I don't give a damn about Stan, so I'm ready whenever you are. Just come find me when you're ready to do it, and we can go from there. I'll be hanging around Mark's trailer in the morning before I head off to work in the afternoons, so come see me then. Alright, I'll remember that. Well, I guess I better get going. Break time's over. It was good talking to you, Big Booty. Yeah, you too. I'm just wondering. It must be nighttime now. Yep. Alright. I'm just curious. I feel like I should probably stop off at a certain club. Now, I'm not going to show me making my... I don't want to have to go through with, like, censoring this crap again. So I'm going to probably cut it as I go in. But if I see her, then I'll bring it back to you guys. Alright, so I'm going to have to censor out about where the head is. Maybe that's her. Maybe that's not her. But, to be fair to you guys, it could just as easily be me. So, I don't know. I'm thinking that might be her. But yeah, that's just my thing. Alright, now back to the trailer park, I guess. Oh, well, that's weird. He's not here. Mark's couch is as good as it gets. Sleep. Should write another page. Might as well. Gotta get down, refresh my mind. Blah, blah, blah. Well, this looks like my bed for the night. Oh, there she is. Oh, am I in your way? Sorry about that, Big Booty. I was just feeding Trinity for Mark. Nah, she doesn't have the same head model as me, so maybe it's not her being the... Maybe it wasn't her. Trinity for Mark. Here, let me get out of your way. Did you think about what we talked about yesterday at all? You mean cutting Stan's brakes? Well, yeah. I won't pursue it if you don't think it's a good idea, but it's the fastest way out of this mess. I know Mark probably wouldn't approve, but I just don't want to see you get hurt behind the wheel. I don't know what he'd do if something happened to you. If anyone should be in danger, it's that sleazeball. Certainly does simplify things for us, I suppose. So what do you say? Shall we go and tip the scales in our favor or not? Well, I got 12 days before I get to be in San Bernardino. I still got 3 parts left to get before the car will be ready to race too. Considering all that, maybe it's not such a crazy idea. Explain the plan. No, not today. Yeah, let's go. No, not today. Let's not do it today. I still don't feel comfortable with the idea. If you change your mind, come and see me before I leave for work. You bet. No, we're not doing this. We are gonna be hardworking citizens. First off, Well, the boxing place is right here, so let's talk to him. Wherever the owner is. Maybe it's the angry dude. Or maybe it's this dude I never saw before. Count it out for me, would ya? Sorry. From 5, Muffin Top, let's go. Muffin Top? 5. Yeah, oh yeah, feel the burn. 4. Come on, baby. 3. That's a chicken. 2. Oh, this is getting heavy. 1. Shit, spot me. Shit, what do I do? Someone help. I got this. It's alright, I got this. Let it down slow. Let it down easy. Phew. Alright, cool. Thanks for that, yo. Next time I'll get it for sure. Right, well, welcome to the Big Dog Boxing Club. I'm the owner here. You can call me Darren. Right, I'm Big Booty. So what can I help you with? I was told you might have some spare tires kicking around here. I'm looking to get a hold of a full set from my friend's car. Yeah, I've got tires. I've got tires galore. Maybe I could give you a couple, maybe not. I guess it all depends. Depends on what? On whether or not you've got what it takes to cut it with a big dog boxing club. You're a clan of warriors, you know, fighters to the core. I like what I see in you, but if you want my help, you gotta become one of us. Alright, how do I do that? By mastering the sweet science and besting my crew in the ring. You want me to fight you guys? No, of course not. What sort of uncivilized brutes do you take us for? You gotta beat us at the refined art of big dog combo boxing. You're crazy, I'm gonna get pulverized. Maybe, I don't know. I got a good feeling about you though, so don't sweat it. Right, well, I was planning on keeping all my teeth today, so maybe later. Well, it's the only way you're walking out of here with my prize tires. Tell you what though, if you're serious about it, I'll give you a free lesson. It won't take a minute and who knows, maybe you'll enjoy it. You want to teach me how to fight? Let's do it. Fine, let's do it. Yeah. I'll see you in the ring. I'll see you in the ring, Rocky. Oh my god, there's a health meter, stamina meter, moves meter, and everything. Alright, welcome to the ring. Pay attention to what I'm saying, because one wrong step in here and you could be taking a dirt nap. You hear me, Junior? Loud and clear, Coach. Okay, so first things you're gonna need to know is how to throw punches. In combo boxing, we do everything in sets of 4. This is for maximum hit efficiency and impact. You got your cross jab and your hook. All of them are good for something. When you're fighting, you want to take a moment before you rush in and plan out your attack. That's how you get ahead. Why don't you go and come at me with everything you've got? Let's see how swift you really are. Alright, here goes nothing. Jab. Cross. And hook. And hook. Not bad, not bad. You're gonna have to do a lot faster than that if you want to hit me, though. I'm the best there is. I didn't land a single punch on you. How the hell did you dodge all those hits? It's simple, Grasshopper. Anticipation and reaction. I knew what you were going to do even before you did. But how? Every fighter's got a style, and if you do your research on your opponents, you'll know how to avoid their attacks. Back, left, right. That brings us to our next lesson, dodging. Dodging is important for 2 big reasons. First, it'll save you from getting clobbered most of the time. Second, it'll give you a chance to catch your breath. Every punch you throw drains a little bit of your stamina, but every successful dodge will give you a second to rest up. I bet you're already feeling winded, aren't you? Yeah, I am. Alright, let's go through a dodge drill and get you back in fighting shape then. I'm gonna call out my hits and you're gonna figure out which way to dodge. Just be careful, because if you lean into a hit, it's really going to hurt. Lean your dodge left and you should be clear of any jabs or crosses, but a hook will hit you hard. Lean your dodge right and any hooks or crosses will miss you, but a good jab won't be fun. Alright, so left for jab, right for hooks and crosses. Lean your dodges back and both hooks and jabs will kiss wind, but a hard cross will kiss your face. Oh my god. You get all that, or you want me to go over it one more time? I think I got it. I'm gonna get effed up. I've got it. I'm ready to dodge. Alright, try not to get hit, because I'm not gonna hold back on these throws. I'm gonna lead in with a jab. Alright, jab is left. Then I'm gonna follow up with a hook. I think that's right. After that, we've got a cross. Which I think is right again. Finally, I'm going to close with another hard cross. That one I know for sure we don't want to step back. So that one I think for sure we want to, I guess, go right. I don't know. All right, I'm ready for you. Oh, I didn't get hit once. Ow, what the hell was that? You said you were going to throw a cross. That was a jab. Haha, I lied. Never trust your opponent completely. That's lesson 3. That's smart, huh? Smart, huh? Didn't want you getting too cocky without knowing what a failed lean feels like. Well, great. I got it now. You got whacked there because of stupid mistakes. Remember the basics or you're going to get hurt bad doing this. A cross will always hit if you dodge back. A jab will always hit if you dodge right. A hook will always hit if you dodge left. Every fighter's got a style and throws their punches with certain tendencies. Knowing which way to dodge won't save you all the time, but it'll definitely help you beat the odds. You ready to move on to the final lesson? Yeah, let's finish this. Let's get your stamina back up before we start. Alright, we've covered throwing punches against a dodging opponent. We've covered dodging an opponent's strikes. Now you find out what happens if you're both throwing hits at the same time. So the basics here are pretty simple, but figuring out how to battle each fighter is tough. Learning their tendencies and coming up with a smart hit strategy is the only way you'll make it out of this ring alive. You remember your 3 basic hit types, right? Cross, jab, hook. That's right, but did you know that when pitted against each other, certain hits are effective and others aren't? Crosses beat jabs, jabs beat hooks, and hooks beat crosses. Oh my god, this is so confusing. It's a beautiful trifecta of pain that goes round and round in a circle. Your opponent throws hooks, you throw jabs. Your opponent throws crosses, you throw hooks. Your opponent throws jabs, you throw crosses. Doing that, your strikes will land and theirs won't. Of course, the opposite is true as well, so be smart when calling your hits. What about if we both throw jabs or something? Matching hits will cancel each other out, glance off each other's gloves. You'll still tire yourself out, but at least you won't take any damage. You ready to move on to our final exercise? Do you need more to go over all that again? I need to go, oh, okay. I don't know if you guys got this, I'm confused as hell. But let's do this. Alright, that's the spirit. I'm gonna call out my hits and you're gonna respond with hits to beat mine. I'm ready. Okay, first I'm gonna lead in with a hook. Which I think jab beats hook, maybe? I'm going to toss jab because I feel like in real life it would too. Alright, jab, I think we're gonna go for cross. That's followed by another jab. Cross again. Then a big cross to close it. Alright, so should I do hook or should I just assume he's not actually going to do a cross? It's time to see what you've got. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, you got it. Alright, yeah, you got it. Now when you're facing a real opponent, they're not going to tell you what hits they're going to throw. I'd recommend taking some time gathering what information you can about the fighters here before challenging them. You might get lucky here and there in a fight, but without a strategy, your goose will be cooked eventually. Know your enemy better than you know yourself. Hey, leave the platitudes to me, Tiger. But yeah, that's it. I now officially induct you into the Big Dog Boxing Club. You're gonna crap thunder and you're gonna eat lightning. Come see me when you're ready to start earning those tires you wanted. Darren give you a membership card. Alright guys, well now we're officially professional boxers. We kind of just fell into that. So anyways, that's all the time I got left for this episode, so make sure you check in for the next episode where we're going to end up trying to get those tires. Might also try to go get those parts from that weird dealer guy from next store. As always, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for liking it, showing your support, commenting some suggestions down bottom of games you'd like to see me play, and also commenting what you think about this game. I appreciate support when you subscribe. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and as always, you guys have a good one. See you in the next one. Goodbye!